Practicing catch and release doesn't always mean your fishing trip ends without going home with something.
In fact, one Nashville angler may catch a batch of beautiful brown trout, but that's not the only thing he's searching for on the water. He's trolling for a song.
Wildside guide Terry Bulger introduces us to singer, songwriter, and fishing guide Jay Clemente.
A fishing boat and a good friend is all Jay Clemente needs to start a fabulous day. Radney Foster is the friend, and fly fishing on the Caney Fork is the fabulous. Jay's a Colorado kid, an outdoor fanatic. Leaving that wild side for Tennessee's unknown wasn't easy.
Look, is it light-colored water? You want to cast the light color because there's a big drop-off on the back side of it, okay? I moved away from everything that I love back home, and I mean, it took a lot to make me move, and then also to keep me here. Good. You see it?
A few years ago, it was the ripples of this river that helped him get over his Rocky Mountain high.
Somebody told me about the Caney Fork, and this was a number of years ago. I parked on the interstate, which you can do, and I messed around in one of the riffles down there and just had a great day, and I called my dad. I said, all right, I'll be able to stay in Nashville now because there's some trout here. Keep it going all the way with the boat, and once you get it by the boat, you can just you can jig it and then do a roll cast out of there. Okay.
Helping others find that pretty brown trout is what he does.
Try to lay it back towards those logs. It's where it's always kind of sort of coming downstream a little bit.
Jay's a full-speed fishing guide, overflowing with passion.
I'm gonna get you a little closer. See it? Cast right above it. Oh, dude, that's perfect. Great. Just let it do its thing. Pulse it. Wait. Now, yeah, good.
And after about 30 minutes of trying, it pays off.
There he is. Nice fish, too. That guy's not gonna come unbuttoned, I don't think. Oh, yeah. There he is.
For the next hour, it's a fisherman's feast.
That's his smaller buddy, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Got him?
Oh, yeah. Nice fish.
If Jay and Radney weren't releasing every trout they hooked, well, they'd need a bigger boat. Or maybe just a bigger stage. Jay's other passion is music.
I heard myself whisper my sweet rose. Let me steal you away from the rainbow. She said, you crazy fool, you don't know the rules. My body's for sale, but my heart's in this jail called Laredo.
Jay and his band, brothers Matt and Andy Thompson, make up the Lucky Bucks. Music City and big dreams are what drove the need to leave Colorado. The trout were a bonus. He's hoping this career goes far beyond the campfire.
I keep it when I'm hanging with my friends, but then something happens when I run into you. Proof of the pain starts running down my face, and I use all my strength, but there's nothing I can do.
If I ever make a big hit in music and get a lot of money someday and I'm all set, then I'll be right back on this river guiding. I mean, that's just who I am and what I love to do.
The two go hand in hand. The need for fresh songs fits well with the hunt for fresh fish.
Oh, come on. That was right over a big old stone.
Oh, I'm
Did you see how awesome that was?
Yeah.
I usually release everything, so we have to come back with a song. You better start coming up with some ideas, man. We're supposed to be writing.
One of the cool things is that we actually can fool both our wives, publishers, and a lot of other people into saying, you know what, we're going to go fishing and we're going to come up with an idea for a song, and we might even finish one out there. And the funny thing is, we actually have.
Radney Foster's a fishing pal and a highly successful singer and songwriter, writing hits for Keith Urban, Kenny Chesney, and Sarah Evans. Together, they search for hits on the water and in the studio.
He kind of became my songwriting mentor, and I became his fly fishing mentor.
He said, Radney, you need an obsession. I was going through a rough patch, and he said, you need a new obsession. And so he took me fly fishing one time, and I was hooked. And the first place I ever really caught a trout was here on the Caney Fork River.
Double?
They're too busy pulling fish in to write anything today. And it's that kind of success on the water that's great for the guide side of life.
Couple of small brown trout.
Good job, man. I've got clients that have just on a whim come out and fish for stripers with me or fish for trout, and then they come back every year, sometimes 5, 6, 7, 8, times a year, because they didn't know what kind of great fishing we have in Tennessee.
Now he's getting the word out about his songs, well aware that the music biz isn't easy. It's a lot like a long day in the boat without any bites. Fortunately, Jay's got his own guide, a very important, lifelong friend.
Always telling me, don't get your head down, man. You just keep doing your thing, and times might get tough. Just shine on. Just keep on.
Shine on, wild dive.
The friend is also his fishing buddy, his dad.
You leave each place a little better than you found it. I love that about you.
When I was 8 years old, I got my first fly rod, and so he and I learned together how to fly fish.
The memories make every day on the river worthwhile, but Jay's not out here sightseeing. Catching fish is always top priority.
Yeah, it matters. I've been doing it too long. It's like it matters. Listen, absolutely. I love being out there, but I like catching them. I hunt them.
It's a nice way to live. Success in the morning and a melody at night.
Keep walking that high wire, and you'll live with no regrets. And shine on, wild diamond.
This is just right. We feel at home right here.
Each place a little better.
I'm Terry Bolger on Tennessee's Wild Side.
I love that about you, and though the world may doubt you, shine on.
As much as Jay loves coming up with a nice new song, that passion he has for fishing seems to come first.
You can always write a song when you get back on land, but you're not going to catch a lot of fish in your music studio.